Hello, everyone. Welcome to this week's What's Up Wednesday. My name is Elsa, and I'm ELV's Leadership and Talent Development Manager here at Early Learning Ventures. And today I have with me our Childcare Partnership Client Support team. So they make all of the admin things happen behind the scenes for our Childcare Partnership group. Thank you to everyone who's joining us today live, or if you're watching the recording later, thank you as well. If you haven't heard of ELV before, we're a 501c3 nonprofit based out of Colorado, and our mission is to expand access to quality and affordable childcare. There are links in the description of this video that'll take you to our website where you can learn more about us and our resources offered, as well as contact information for any follow-up questions, or if there's anything else that we can help with, feel free to reach out using that information in the description. So I'd love to just start by getting a brief introduction and learning a little bit about favorite hobbies or activities outside of work for our team. Morgan, will you go first?
Yeah, my name is Morgan Klaus, and I am the grant specialist at Early Learning Ventures. I would love to say that I have a hobby outside of entertaining a very clingy, busy 5-year-old baby. So that is my main hobby at the moment, but I would love to get back into reading something other than child books at some point.
Awesome. Tracy, how about you? What's one of your favorite hobbies or activities?
Oh, I like to cook. And so I do a lot of cooking. My husband and I both team up for that over the weekends, especially in the summertime, so that we can share the yummy goodness with friends and neighbors. And then also outside of that, I like to, like to whitewater raft. We usually do an annual trip. That's one of our fun things to do, and stay up in the mountains, as often as we can. And then here locally, maybe do some tubing and pretty much anything outdoors, short hikes, things like that.
Awesome. And I can vouch for Tracy's cooking because sometimes she spoils us and brings food into work as well. Um, and my name is Elsa Sackett Warren, and I'm ELV's Leadership and Talent Development Manager. And outside of work, I do some really amateur, like Cirque du Soleil-esque attempts at aerial fitness. So my favorite apparatus is sling because you can do the most fun drops, which is basically like a somersault in the air. And it's a really good way to get out of my head. Um, let's see, Morgan, what's one thing you appreciate the most about your role with ELV?
I appreciate being able to help our childcare partners with core questions and troubleshooting and just connecting with everybody. Not only do I get to help our partners, but it also allows me to constantly learn and practice what I know with core.
Awesome, thank you. Tracy, what's one thing you appreciate the most about your role?
So I think that what I appreciate the most is that it's not always defined. We don't have borders to work within. And so I do like that because we kind of get a lot of different questions across a variety of a larger spectrum. I like being able to fill in gaps, which kind of lends itself to that uh, anything that we don't quite have a position for. I can usually at least point people in the right direction. I like that part of it. Problem solving, trying to get to a yes, or to help our providers and our staff internally figure out some of the challenges and maybe some responses to that. But also connecting people with resources. I think that that's huge, and especially in early childhood industry, it's very. I think it's very rewarding with that.
Thank you. Um, Yeah, I love that with ELV, there's the whole resource platform. When I came in, I was coming from my last role as a director in Louisiana, which is a state that does not have a state resource platform for early childhood. And I remember learning about ELV and just really seeing like, wow, I spent the last 3 years like making all this. And if I lived in Colorado, I could just join the resource platform and then I would have all these handbook templates and just be able to edit them. It would be so easy. So it's really fun to see the resources available and sort of get to pay it forward and hopefully make other directors' lives a little bit easier. Morgan, how about one aspect of your job that you find the most rewarding?
I love being able to assist in the process of researching funding opportunities and securing funding for our childcare providers, for both our ELV network as a whole and our childcare partners, whether that be scholarships for core, so some providers can get free access for 12 months, or funding for um, teacher retention. All of that, I absolutely love being able to assist in getting funding for anything for our partners.
Thanks, Morgan. Tracy, how about you? What's the most rewarding aspect of your job?
Looking at it holistically, I neglected to say that I have been with ELV since 2018, and I did start out on the client support side, training our partners and things like that. And then I had an opportunity to transition to our early Head Start team, and bring that experience over there. So, what I continue to do, training, I think, is probably one of the most rewarding opportunities that I have, as I think, training is very important. And, the success of an organization kind of hinges on that. And so being able to train on our child, whether it's our child care management system, Alliance Core, then or just anything, just again, trying to solve their problems. But once we do some training and making connections, listening to them, making connections, and then they have these light bulb moments. I absolutely love that about it. It really makes my heart happy because part of who I am is like really, really enjoy helping people. So that I think is one of them. And then understanding again and being able to, I do process payments as well. So we're able to reimburse our early Head Start partners, and purchase items to improve the quality of education in their classrooms or their learning environments. And I love, I mean, just really kind of all of that uh, jumbled together as I think the most rewarding because it all comes in a big package. But love working with them.
Thanks, Tracy. Yeah, I think sort of typical to this team, like it's easy to get bogged down in sort of the little day-to-day pieces, but it's really fun to see at the end of a program year or a funding term, all the stuff come together and realize, wow, we were able to help 17 of our partners access natural playground materials or something like that, and just kind of pull it all together and see what got done over the course of the year. So that's it for us. Thank you all so much for joining us. And thank you to Tracy and Morgan for being here with me today. And again, if you have any follow up questions, please feel free to use the contact information in the description, as well as visit our website to learn more about our resource platform or our childcare management software. Have a great rest of your day, everyone. Bye.